Hello, viewers. It's a beautiful afternoon. Hope guys are busy and warming out to prepare for lunch. As we prepare, I still want to bring for you this interesting topic on information literacy. Make sure you understand. If you're busy, finish your work and come and then watch this video so that you can become information literate. You can get information, you can understand what information is, and then know how to use the information. So we are still going to continue with information sources. This will be the second video. As I said, this video will come in two phases. So this is the second phase, and let's get into what we shall look at in this video. It's basically for us to understand what is called information sources. So let's open this slide. Let's wait for it to open. And there we are. Can have a screen adjusted a bit up. So this is our next, the session 2 of the lecture. Of course, in our course outline or in the outline of this video. So in our outline, we shall look at the introduction of what we shall talk about in today's video. We shall look at the categories of information sources. Then we shall look at evaluating information sources. It's very important. Then that will mark the end. So, looking at the introduction, we are now where, as mentioned earlier, in the first video of this kind, that information sources are essential for acquiring knowledge in various fields. Knowing how to identify and evaluate information sources is a key skill in research and decision making. If you don't know information stuff, you will not be able to make a rightful decision. You are going to be a victim of plagiarism and you can be sued to court of law. Let's continue. Let's look at the categories of information sources. Information sources can be classified based on their nature and usage. The first one is the print sources, and there's electronic sources, and then there's human sources. The print sources are the ones that are printed and you can access them. Then the one you get electronically are the ones that are over the net. You can get from Google and all other stuff. Then human sources, I can go to maybe some place I want information. I sit with a person and get to know the information from that person directly through the discussion that we share with that person. Those are the sources, the kind of sources that we need to understand, so that when we are looking for information, we can be aware that this is the rightful source for me, or this one is not the rightful source for me. Like, for instance, I want to know about maybe the history of the Bachwezi, and I don't understand it well, maybe in the books. If there is someone who is in that category or in that tribe, I can go and meet a person, sit and get detailed information from such a person. It will be an interesting source, which is a human source. Let's see how we can evaluate information sources. For us to ensure reliability, we have to consider the following while evaluating information sources. The first one is authority. You need to be authorized. Or when you get information from somewhere, make sure you credit the author or the publisher. Or if you go to a human being or a person you're talking to and is giving you that information, credit that person, because that is not your own information. It's from that person. Someone can tell you in 1920, but that time you're not there. So what happened? That person knew, but we don't know. So you have to credit that person because it's not your own information. It's from someone. Then accuracy. Make sure that the information you are getting is accurate. Don't just get information from one source and rely on that one. Make sure you get several sources and make sure that those informations they relate and they agree so that you can be accurate in your information. Then lastly, we talk about bias. Make sure that all those sources of information you are getting are properly evaluated. And then conclusively, we have to know that choosing the right information source is crucial for accurate knowledge. If you get a rightful source and you follow the different sources which are right rhyming with it, then you can get an accurate knowledge of that information. So we have to always, you need to always evaluate your sources before relying on them. Okay? Yeah. So that is briefly the videos I brought for you on the information sources. So in case of any questions, we shall find in the comment section. I once again ask you to like the videos, drop your comment, and then subscribe to the YouTube channel. I thank you so much for listening. Wishing you all the best and a nice time of your day. And always